We're recording.
All right, love.
All right. So I can go first.
Okay.
I said that your content is well developed and a little more is needed for this task because I didn't see your graphic organizer or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that your background of the setting was very, very thorough. So that was the strength that I gave you. Um, for the weaknesses, from what I read, and I could have, overlooked something, but it looked like you talked about areas on the teacher working condition survey where your school improved, as well as areas that needed improvement. And I think
Right.
that can be a little misleading because I think for this task, like the focus was only on those areas that weren't great. So
Okay.
save yourself, time writing, all that extra stuff. I think they just want you to
Where we
focus
need
on,
to.
yeah, the one area, the
Yeah.
one question from each of the 5 sections. And I also put that maybe you just want to have a table with just that one question instead of the whole thing because I don't know why, but it literally took me like a minute for your first section. I think it was leadership. I can't remember, to find which question you were talking about. So anything that you can do
Okay.
to just make it easier for the reader um, is great. Um,
All right.
let's see. Oh, you have the cap as evidence 4 on your first page. So just make sure you change that to evidence 5. It's 5, right? I think it's 5.
That's right.
Um,
Yes. Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Right.
And then
Okay.
for your table was indented and it shouldn't be. So just, I don't know if you're going to get a stickler, an APA stickler like I had for the OMA. So, just be
Yeah.
careful of that. And then on page 7, you reference an online glossary for a definition. And if you're going to do that, make sure that you cite, because
Okay.
you put it in quotations as in like a direct quote. So you'll have to cite that even if it's an online glossary.
Okay.
And the last thing was, I believe it's also on page 7, but your table is divided amongst 2 pages. And you can't have that. A table has to be on 1 page. So
Okay.
you can have like a lot of white space because like if your table is too long to like fit in that space before the page ends, then that's okay.
Right.
You go to the next page.
Okay.
And then make sure you have a paragraph underneath the table because that's where they're going to look for the explanation about the table. And if you have it before, then they might just say, oh, she didn't have it. So
Right. Okay.
that's all I got.
All right. All right. So now let's go to yours. I thought yours was very thorough. You did a great job demonstrating collaboration with others to examine the teacher working condition survey. You took care of or evaluated all 5 of the areas: empowerment, leadership, facilities, resources, and time. So that was very good. I felt your assessment was clear as far as referencing the data analysis. And let's see. After I read it, I had no questions. So, there was nothing that I needed clarity.
Okay.
So, other than that, APA style was good. Sentence structure was very good. So, and you did a great job on the reference page. So, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
And all those recommendations that you had made, he had made as well.
Oh,
For
okay.
me,
Oh, okay.
But as far as yours is you
Yeah, so
can
just
submit
remember Dr.
it.
Lamb likes graphic organizers. So, like, if there was a way to probably
Yes.
put the whole evidence in a organizer, he'd probably like that. So, you still there?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
right. All right. Well, I mean, that was brief, but there's only two of us.
Right. Yep.
All right. She sent him an email explaining it's just the two of us.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
can send him. I can
Because
send him.
all right, because I don't
Or
know if the other three are going to be
if
able
he's
to.
watching this, well, when he watches Dr. Lamb, the semester ends on the 31st. Carrie and I were the ones that had completed the task. I'm leaving to go out of the country in a few days, so we just really wanted to go ahead and wrap this up. Our other classmates are still working on the skip, and we're done with that. So that's why we just peer reviewed each other. I'll follow this up with an email.
All right, love. Well, thank you.
All right. Take care.